Set amongst the Tuscan hills in Italy, the Mugello circuit's sweeping lines and glorious views may convey a sense of peace and tranquility, but I promise you none of that's true when MotoGP comes to town.
As the saying goes, al Mugello non si dorme, which essentially means in Mugello one does not sleep. Anyone who's ever experienced the roar of the 1000cc machines and the amazing atmosphere at this Italian track will certainly vouch for that. It's absolutely crazy here. The noise of the fans, the circuit, it really is an absolute gem on the MotoGP calendar. So let's take a little look around, starting on the main straight, which actually is only the second longest in MotoGP after Austin, but it has higher top speed due to its faster entry. One of the hardest braking zones on the MotoGP calendar. Most people will remember for Marquez's huge crash in 2013 at 300 kilometers an hour into the San Donato. There'll be many passing into this first turn up to Luco and Poggio Secco. This is the scene of the Rossi Bautista incident in 2013. Also where Marquez crashed out of the race last year. Poggio Secco means dry hill, but there weren't many dry eyes in the stand that day. Down to Materassi and Borgo San Lorenzo, named after local idol Emilio Materassi and the close by town. Here we saw a great little scrap between Lorenzo and Marquez in 2014 for the win. Then down to the corner with arguably the most recognisable name on the GP calendar, Casanova. Lots of passing into here. Rossi on Dobby last year. Then you come up here into Savelli, the following left. Also Marquez crashed out here in 2013 into the Arrabbiata corners, named Anger, not after the spicy pasta. Lots of passing again. Lorenzo on Dobby, the race-winning overtake last year. Not so much on exit on Arrabbiata 2, blind uphill with the crest. This is where the winglets should help keep the front down a little bit on the GP bikes. I certainly don't have that problem. Into Scarperia, the right-hander. This, they'll line up a lot of moves into Palagio. Rossi on Danny last year can easily be confused with the Casanova Savelli turns. Then we come down to the Correntaio bend, but just past the Ducati fans, over to the left, the Ducati grandstand. Lots of action here. Casey Stoner ran wide here once in 2012. Rossi had a huge moment which he saved last year, but he unfortunately couldn't do so in these Biondelli's in 2014. That is where he high-sided massively and broke his leg. Down into the final turn, Buzzine. The big question is, should you pass before you come into this corner? Can you outdrive the other bike? Or is it best if you stick behind in the slipstream? Only the rider, the gearbox and engine technician can answer that corner. A beautiful track made for beautiful racing.